Please remain standing and join Mr. Jake Wilms, honorary member of the university, in the singing of O Canada.
Please sit down, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 100th Convocation of the University of Toronto. University of Waterloo. The 100th Convocation. Let's give the university a nice round of applause. The 100th Convocation. As I was thinking of today, I was reminded of the president, of a company who hired a young graduate, very much like you young graduates, and he was scheduled to speak at an important convention. He asked one of his young employees to write a punchy 20-minute speech, just 20 minutes. And when the president returned from the big event, he was furious. "What's the big idea of writing me a 1-hour speech?" he said. Half the audience walked out before I finished. The young employee was baffled. "I wrote you a 20-minute speech," he said, "but I also gave you the 2 extra copies that you asked for." So, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to this convocation here at Waterloo. Each convocation is a celebration of the achievements of our graduates. And this afternoon, we celebrate with those graduates in the Faculty of Arts, including St. Jerome's University and Renison University College. On behalf of the Board of Governors and the State and the Senate of the University, I should like to express congratulations and best wishes to all of you who will graduate this afternoon. Please savor every minute of today's ceremony and the celebrations that will follow within your circle of family and friends. Today is a rite of passage to an exciting future, where you can apply knowledge, share your expertise, and/or continue learning. I also welcome the families and friends of the graduating students. Your presence today is a tangible demonstration of your support and commitment to their success. We will begin with the conferring of honorary degrees and titles on individuals who have distinguished themselves in the academy. We will then confer bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. Finally, medals will be awarded to graduating students who have excelled in their studies. The proceedings will take less than 2 hours, and we ask that you remain in your places until Convocation is finished and the academic procession has left the Convocation Hall. The ceremony blends certain age-old university rites and protocols with the spirit of informality which characterizes Waterloo. We trust that it will be an occasion to enjoy, an occasion to remember. I offer you my congratulations, and as you move from Waterloo, I challenge you. Take risks, be unconventional, but do not forget that honesty, integrity, strength of character should be the driving force in all that you do. As an aside, when I was your age, I was introduced to a book by Napoleon Hill. The author was Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich was the title, a wonderful book that studied success stories of businessmen, doctors, politicians, scientists, and others. The book analyzed the principles behind their success and explained it in very simple terms, concluding finally with this line: what the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve. What the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve. So one day, when finally you've made your mark in this world, make sure that you give back to others less fortunate. After all, every one of us has benefited from the wisdom, advice, and generosity of others that have helped and shaped our careers. So let me close with a Chinese proverb. Chinese proverb goes something like this: if you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. But if you want happiness for a lifetime, help somebody. So, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to this convocation, and we'll continue. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Carl Occam. This child of Austria, this son of Styria, began his undergraduate studies at the 4 centuries old University of Graz in 1957, the year our university began its existence. He earned his doctorate there, joined the faculty, initially in arts, later in law and economics, and never left, becoming a central figure in the post-war renaissance of the social sciences in the home city of Kepler, Gumplowicz, Reinitzer, and a raft of Nobel laureates. Carl Occam has roots. Graz is his home. His sociology is grounded in the fields of history, German, and philosophy he studied first. His best-known book is entitled History and Social Theory. Over the past decade, he has produced as editor the 6-volume standard reference, History of the Human Sciences in Austria. That his home country has granted him its highest honors testifies to his achievements there as researcher, author, teacher, mentor, department chair, dean, and public intellectual. Carl Occam has not only roots, but also wings. While declining many invitations to move permanently from Graz, he has lectured around the world and held visiting appointments in Germany, Switzerland, Canada, China, Japan, and Brazil, seizing each of these as an opportunity to forge an enduring partnership between his host and home universities. With Daniel Kubat, then chair of sociology at Waterloo, Carl Occam initiated the Graz-Waterloo International Exchange Program in 1985 and coordinated the program this past quarter century, thereby enabling a long succession of scholars there and here to be enriched by study abroad and to strengthen cultural ties between his country and ours. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of not only an eminent Austrian scholar and educator, but an exemplar of the internationalization of scholarship and education, I request that you confer the degree Doctor of Letters, honoris causa, upon Karl Ackham.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Mary Bales. Mary Bales represents the very best attributes of the modern university and is a superb illustration of the value of a liberal arts education. A talented, committed, and highly successful individual, she has used a stellar academic career, capped by the receipt of an MA and an MPhil from University of Waterloo, to launch her career in real estate. Mary did not limit her activities to her rewarding professional career, but has helped this campus, its students, and administration in countless ways. She continues to devote an enormous amount of her remarkable energy to community affairs, including the United Way, YWCA, and the Grand River Hospital. A proud alum, Mary's academic activities help shape her worldview, as she often declares to students, faculty, and the broader community. Mary's handiwork can be seen across the campus at the University of Waterloo. As a long-serving chair of the Building and Properties Committee, she helped to plan and develop many of Waterloo's new facilities. She earned a reputation for deep enthusiasm for our students, faculty, and staff, and a fine eye for financial responsibility and careful planning. A devoted supporter of the Faculty of Arts, she has provided exemplary leadership for Campaign Waterloo Arts Committee and the university's National Alumni Council. The Faculty of Arts and the University of Waterloo remain very much in her debt. Mary's University of Waterloo colleagues marvel at her continued devotion to the underprivileged and disadvantaged citizens of Waterloo region. She was the driving force behind the award-winning and transformative Heartwood Place, an oasis of comfort and support for adults facing personal and life challenges. Clearly, Waterloo region is much the better for her devotion to the citizens of this community. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of her community engagement, professional accomplishment, and generosity, I request that you confer the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, upon Mary Bales. I now invite Dr. Bales to address Convocation.
Good afternoon, Chancellor Watsa, President Johnston, special guests, graduands, families, and friends. It's a great pleasure to be here today and share this special occasion with you. Although receiving an honorary degree is a significant acknowledgement for me and my activities, it is also very important for me to once again share in the celebration of the degrees which the graduands in arts will soon be receiving. I have a brief message to share with you, but before doing that, I need to take a minute to explain the background for it and how this relates to my experiences at the University of Waterloo. I grew up on a farm in Indiana with large fields, lots of livestock, and wooded areas with large trees. Upon graduation from high school, I went to Purdue University, which included many century-old buildings, situated around quadrangles, everything well planned, and many old trees. Upon my visit to UW in the spring of 1969, my first impression was that the campus was huge, that it had an old farmhouse, that in a few ways it looked a lot like a farm with a few modern buildings, concentrated in one general area. Also, I noticed that there was a lot of construction going on, and there was also heavy equipment moving large spruce trees. I did not think much more about this until I arrived that fall to begin graduate studies in English. This was a special challenge since the Humanities Building, since named Haggie Hall, was nearing completion but had no room numbers. The first day of class, I found a history class, then I found a philosophy class, and finally an English class, and I was a half an hour late. When I sat down and looked out the window, there was heavy construction equipment moving more large trees. The point of this vignette is that UW has always been innovative, ready to make significant changes and create new avenues in its approach to education, even if it meant moving a few more trees. It became obvious to me after a few days on campus that the university had started out as a rather small place focused on engineering and science, and that within a short period of time saw that its role in general education and its commitment to making a difference required growth in its programs and expansion in its physical plant. I also saw that this was being created by innovative professors and administrators on campus without long delays, without many complicated undertakings. In fact, in many ways, it seemed like a grassroots operation, maybe better called as tree roots approach. But this is not just about moving trees. What I learned as a student at UW was to think outside the box, be innovative, and know that nothing should stop creative growth, no matter what it meant, including the trees. My memories of the need for moving trees lead me to this message to the graduates. All of you have been working hard to reach this significant milestone and receiving a university degree. But I encourage you to ask yourself, what does this mean? A new job? Paying off student loans? Going to grad school? Upon contemplation of this, I found myself thinking about a degree as a license. Turning to the Oxford English Dictionary, I found that a license means an official permit to own or use something, or permission. This aligns with some of my thoughts, and I will focus on 3 areas. Your soon-to-be received degrees should be regarded as a license to think. You must never stop thinking, and you must always challenge yourself and those around you to think critically, to question situations, to make sound decisions, and use your intellectual abilities to make progress in your chosen careers. Another aspect of your degree is the license to be creative. Don't ever say in your entire lifetime, we're doing this way because that's the way it's always been done. Challenge every circumstance in which creativity has not played a major role. Don't let the lack of creativity affect your growth, your achievements, or your success. Finally, I believe your degree is a license to make a difference for yourself, your family, and your community. Completing the studies for your degree in arts is a major accomplishment, but regard this only as the beginning. Make a difference for yourself will mean a number of things. Making a difference, pardon me. It will mean following your dreams for a career and finding the path which is most satisfying for you. The license for making a difference for your family can have many aspects and will be different for each of you. But remember how much they have helped you reach this point in your accomplishments. Finally, the license for making a difference must also include your community. Achieving great goals and gaining recognition in your careers is wonderful. But you should also use your education and talents to reach outside your own circle and support your community. This can be done in a variety of ways, including financial support to your alma mater, financial support to not-for-profit organizations, volunteer involvement, and leadership. Doing this will provide you with a sense of fulfillment in addition to the success which you will enjoy in your careers. It's an added dimension which I hope that each graduate will realize. Personal achievements are wonderful, but sharing your talents and your resources provides a dimension of success that is above and beyond personal goals. In closing, congratulations to all of you. Remember that the future is yours for the taking. Remember to embrace opportunities as they present themselves, and be sure to keep looking for new ones. And remember that every day you have a license and a responsibility to make a significant difference. Thank you.
Dr. Bales, on behalf of the members of the graduating class, I thank you very much for your words of wisdom and for sharing your thoughts with us. And I'm delighted to welcome you, together with Professor Ahum, to the group of distinguished University of Waterloo alumni. Well, this is your moment, graduates. If you notice, I called you graduates. This is your final lecture before you become graduates. You are graduates until you walk across the stage and shake hands of either the Chancellor or the President or myself. Then you become a graduate, very proud one, for which you have to do a little bit more work. And I'm going to ask you to rise, please, first. Mr. Chancellor, I present those scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University, that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
I bless you with the authority vested in me and the University. I thereby admit you to your various and several degrees, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto obtained.
Please be seated. Please be seated. I'm pleased to invite Alexander Kozaris to come forward and deliver the valedictory address.
Mr. Chancellor, members of Convocation, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen, 7 years ago, when I arrived at my first class at Waterloo. Late, of course, because I got lost in the corn maze I would eventually come to know as PASS. I never thought the day would come where I'd be here with all of you. But 4 years and about $30,000 later, here we all are. Now, I know how much of a cliche it is to start with my first day, but I thought it appropriate given that university really is a series of firsts. It may have been your first time living away from home, your first serious relationship, your first hangover, and most importantly, the first time you took sole responsibility for your own education. Today we gather to celebrate the bittersweet conclusion of our endeavor, the accomplishment of having finished something that we started, the last of the firsts. And for that reason, I hoped I could take this opportunity to reflect, relive, and maybe even commiserate a little bit. During our tenure here, I must admit that we've had it pretty good. Now that most of us won't be students anymore, a number of things are going to have to change. It saddens me to concede that no longer can we roll out of bed 5 minutes before class starts and arrive in our pajamas. We can still join a club or interest group, but they won't advertise in sidewalk chalk in the middle of your street. And if you plan on voting, and I really hope you do, you'll have to watch TV or go online to find out who supports what, rather than just waiting for the candidates to invade your classes. I know I'll miss those invasions. You know, those 5-minute fugues where an overenthusiastic student speaking more swiftly than a winded hummingbird would delay your lecture urging you to vote for them, do their psych study for free Tim Hortons, join their club, or study abroad in some exotic country like Azerbaijan. Now, I'm sure it would be the experience of a lifetime, and to be honest right now, I'm kicking myself for not looking into it more. But my biggest worry at that point was passing my next midterm. To be honest, I probably couldn't even spell Azerbaijan if I wanted to. And if a pilot asked me to point out on a map where I needed to be dropped off, I'd likely end up floating around somewhere in the middle of the Caspian Sea. If only life outside university were that interesting. The truth is that most politicians are neither energetic nor enthusiastic. The closest you'll ever get to a free coffee is by winning Roll Up the Rim. And any discussion of travel around the water cooler is certain to reprise the same boring tourist resorts in Florida or Hawaii. But let's not get hung up on all the negatives, for many good things are on the way. For example, as a student, you've probably become accustomed to watching money leaving your bank account on an almost constant basis. Or, if you've been lucky enough, your parents' bank account. But once you enter the workforce, you will notice that the opposite happens, with money actually going into your account. In fact, studies have statistically shown that people who have paying jobs usually have more money than people who don't. Now, money's great, but it's not everything. You might find yourself with some extra time, which you can use to pursue new hobbies, see more of your friends and family, or even further your studies independently. You can walk around your neighborhood safely, without fear of tripping over a brand new building you swear wasn't there last week. And when you get new shoes, it will no longer be necessary to tiptoe erratically around 1 million metric tons of goose excrement. While we rightfully rejoice and pat ourselves on the back today, tomorrow looms around the bend, bringing with it a series of unprecedented challenges. A crumbling economy, the environment and climate change, disillusionment with our leaders, and general political apathy among the population. Our hardest work, I fear, still lies ahead. But I'm not worried, because in the past few years here at Waterloo, I've had the privilege of studying, debating, and learning with some of the brightest, most passionate people I've ever met. I'm convinced the solutions of tomorrow lie within us. We are arts graduates, and we have the right tools for the job. We understand the human condition. We are clever, creative, and we're great communicators. We know where we're going because we know where we've been. We can go out and collect data, tabulate and analyze it, and write you one hell of a report. We have the awareness to identify the problems, the confidence to say, hey, don't worry, I got this, and the talent to follow through and realize our visions. So congratulations, class of 2010, you did it. It's now time to go forth and dive headfirst into the world. So come on in, the water's fine. And if you find it too cold, don't worry. There's always grad school. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexander. As I look in this auditorium, I see in the bleachers parents and grannies and granddads, brothers and sisters and spouses and friends who have supported our graduates in so many ways during their years here. So I think this would be a great time to ask all those family members to stand up so the graduates can applaud them. Mothers, dads, and granddads and grandmothers, please stand up. Northrop Frye, a great scholar of the last century at a convocation like this, referred to the graduates and said, this is one of the 4 epic events in your life, the other 3 being your birth, your marriage, and your death. What's different about this is you're sufficiently compos mentis to be aware of its going on, so enjoy every moment of it, and I hope you will. And to help that enjoyment, we're very encouraging of family taking photos, and the best way to do that for the appropriate moment when your graduate passes the stage is when your favorite graduate has come to the left-hand side of the stage here, then you make your way down from the bleachers to the right-hand side here and form a queue so that when your graduate comes across the stage and then comes down the steps, you'll be at the head of the queue. Take your picture, and then please go back to your seat so that someone else can come and find a place in that queue to get the graduate picture as well. We'll now proceed to the individual conferring of degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, I'm pleased to present Bachelor of Arts graduates, St. Jerome's University General Program 3-year. Paul Ali, Ryan Bailey, Krista Angelica Fisher. Mandy Fraser, Avi Hung, Joshua Rosal. B. Alicia Robbins, Gordon Spence, Connie Lee Watson. Mr. Chancellor, I present the graduates' Bachelor of Arts degree, St. Jerome's University General Program 4-year. Marie R. Armstrong, Rosalind Armstrong Durst. Nadir Salim Abdurazak Bastaki, Nicole Badul, Jacqueline Deesberg. Carrie Garnham, Stephanie Kerr, Vanessa Mallison. Chantal McKendrick, Anna Porzuszek, Melissa Shilstra. Michelle Lee Smith. Mr. Chancellor, I present the Graduates Bachelor of Arts, St. Jerome's University Honors Program. Nathan Ayers, Brianna Bigelow, Kathleen Black. John Adam Douglas Brott, Haley Brown, Tiffany Birch. Rebecca Carroll, Leanna Cassidy, Michael Clifford. Grace Ann Dawson, who is also the recipient of the Faculty of Arts for Distinguished Academic Achievement Award in Medieval Studies. Catherine Olga Corbaccio, Jessica Dagenet, Ryan DeRoche. Matthew Figueredo, Alexander Leo Stephen Filipovich, Kristen Fleckman. Kimberly Gillis, Lauren Grant, Lisa Hackford. Thomas Hayes, Tegan Kathleen Herkenrider, Amy Hersey. William Kalinovich, Jessica Kerr-Lobo, Marley Kuchinath. Dante Paolo Labriola, Mang Qiu Lau, Derek Lindman. Ashley Mariani, Haley McCarthy, Rachel McNeil. Curtis Miller, Patrick Kieran Murphy, Colleen O'Brien. Kayla Marie Orr, Emily Peterson, Christina Publishin. Stephen Rempel, also the recipient of the Faculty of Arts for Distinguished Academic Achievement Award in Peace and Conflict Studies. Colleen Reinhardt, Miriam Magali Romero Alvarez, Mark Rowley. Ryan Philip Kevin Rutledge, also recipient of the Faculty of Arts for Distinguished Academic Achievement Award in Sexuality, Marriage, and Family Studies. Ian Sherman, Sharuz Shagian, Catherine Southern. Nora Catherine Sleeth, also the recipient of the Faculty of Arts for Distinguished Academic Achievement Award in Legal Studies, and the recipient of the Reginald Haney Award for Outstanding Academic Achievement in the Legal Studies program. Alice Soder, also a recipient of the Faculty of Arts for Distinguished Academic Achievement Award in Religious Studies. Caitlin Stewart, Shannon Margaret Thorpe, Angela Van Beckel. Lindsay Weir, also the recipient of the Faculty of Arts for a Distinguished Academic Achievement Award in Philosophy. Sarah Madeline Wallace, Cody Wenz. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. That concludes St. Jerome's University graduates.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you the candidates for Bachelor of Arts, Renison University College General Program, 3-year. Mona Assam, Deborah Murley Brown, Gabriella Leslie Cloud. Ryan Connell, Patricia Charlene Hamilton, Yvonne Jean Kulowick. Gregory Eugene McCarthy, Susan Jane McGinnis, Marie Paul Muya-Barenzi. Bronwyn Naylor, Kelly Lynn Nichols, Christina Pace. Deborah June Parker. Crystal Maureen McLean Pacheco, Lauren Kathleen Reeves, Courtney Rajic. Caitlin Schultz, Nancy May Schular, Brenda Christine Van Allen. Marika Van Velsen. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you the candidates for Bachelor of Arts, Renison University College, General Program, 4-year. Catherine Allman, Nicole Carswell, Darson Deagle. Tracy Lee Doyle, Amy Geddes, Jamie Hayward. Sajila Christina Nataraja, Sadhya Nayar, Alexandra Patterson. Christine Mary Robbins, David Robert Sevigny, Taryn Smith. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you the candidates for Bachelor of Arts, Renison University College Honors Program. Britta Ackerstrom, also the recipient of the Faculty of Arts for Distinguished Academic Achievement Award in Social Development Studies. Andrew Bauman, Carrie Ka-Wei Chun, Miranda Clark. Kathleen Dentinger, Laura Drummond, Marina Del Carmen Dubon Hernandez. Elaine Fong, Danica Fraser, Della Esther Garrido. Alicia Grist, Jennifer Jarvis, Safia Khan. Hannah Joy Klassen, Jessica Rigmore Christine Knox, Ashley Kramer. Christine Elizabeth Leese, Jordan McLaren, Kayla Nicole McKinnon. Linda Monyo, Shauna Nicole Mullen, Oladonia Favor Ulamofin. Patrick Robert Gordon Porterfield, Lauren Ringwald, Julie Marie Voros. Tamara Will. Mr. Chancellor, these are the graduates of Renison University College.
Chancellors, I present to you the graduates of the Honors Bachelor of Social Work Program at Renison University College. Patricia Lynn Benoit, Barbara Louise Bilbo, Emily Dubé. Ricky Lozon, Susan Reed, Irene Vandenburger. Mr. Chancellor's Bachelor of Social Work, thank you very much.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you the graduands of the Bachelor of Arts, University of Waterloo General Program 3-year. Olawale Taiwo Akintan, Kai Akyamampong, Deborah Lee Ambrose. Ashley Babex, Sharon Elizabeth Louise Bell, Subir Bandari. Yi-Ki Chan, Emma Collins, Natalie Cote. Caitlin B. Crawford, Valerie Davidge, Annika Chantal Davis. Lisa DeMarco, Thomas Argyle Earl Eastwood, Brandon Falquicchio. Brandon James Finn, Sarah Ann Gardner, Mandeep Gavria. Rachel Lynn Hatton, Cheng Teng Sai, Van Long Huyn. Ernie Oscar Gordon Jacobson, Juliana Kriva Jolly, Vincent Young. David Kanya, Christina Marie Clausen, Adam London. Daniel McLeod, Aaron Mahendra Kumar, Stephen Richard McAvoy. Megan McKenna, Lauren McLeod, Julia Yvonne McMenamin. Christina Michalko, Bhavan Mistry, Felicia Mohammed. Donna Joyce Morey, Krista Navalta, Wei Chi Ing. Delise J. Orman, Mary Lynn Elizabeth Pear, Michael Perrin. Joanna Alexandra Petri, Vanessa Lee Whitley Pinelli, Caitlin Susan Quarry. Robert Quarry, Kelly Quinn, Juliana Redigonda. Caitlin Nancy Robbins, Stephanie Sanderson, Mary Louise Smart. Keith Douglas Toller, Nathan Walker, Sharon White. Justine Alana Wiebe-Mering, Jason Robert Woods, John Ray. Alina Marie Carreri. This degree is being awarded posthumously and is being accepted by Alina Marie's father, Raymond. Mr. Chancellor, that I now present to you the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts, University of Waterloo General Program, 4-year. Danielle Balkison, Alicia Bowman, Derek Chu. Jacqueline Chung, Mark Daniel Boyd Coffey, Nancy M. Corbett. David Dales, Ryan Dalloch, Amy Delafreniere. Natalie Allison DeRose, Emily Elston McNabb, Andrea Graves. Rihanna Habib, Brady Hauk, Akriti Jain. Lindsay Kenna, Mohammed Asim Khan, Elizabeth Clausen. Rebecca Clausen, Tai Key, Michael Laird. Jared Langerak, Matthew Lusk, Andrea Leckett. Victor Chi Yung Lung, Anusha Maniam, Kendra Neville. Truk Nguyen, Adam Penny, Monica Posnick. Daniel Ritz, Trevor K. Rousel, Hafiz Ansel Salim. Jessica Schneiderberg, Graham Schofield, Paul Shevsky. Haley Smith, Lauren Kira Marie Smith, Lindsay Snow. Nia Srivastava, Peter Nia Trin, Andrew Wallace. Rebecca Ann Ward, Caitlin Wong. Mr. Chancellor, these are the graduates of the four-year general program Bachelor of Arts. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, the graduates of Bachelor of Arts Honors Program. Fadumo Abdi, Anakona Adamson, Dika Ali. Erin Deep Ruby Kar Vidali, Ashley Byer, Jasker and Basra. Joshua Daniel Bayer, Amanda Benvenuti, Nikki Best. Carolyn Bashkar, Lisa Bishop, Monica Bolezo. Amanda Briganti, Alicia Ann Cameron, Tanisha Campbell. Shannon Kaplan, Andrew James Cashman, Adam Hong Tao Chan. Bernice Siu-Hen Chan, Unita Chan, Jennifer Ashley Ann Chanton. Noemi Shimbaba Shanda. Noemi is also the recipient of the Faculty of Arts Award for Distinguished Academic Achievement in Sociology. Leona Yuen Young Chiu, Lauren Christie, Elaine Chung. Alex Collins, Katie Cook, Cassandra Cortez. Gitanjali Darubra, Michael Andrew Rosario, Alexander Dehan. Christopher Demers, Ryan Robert Stanley Deska, Eric Dumshat. Rachel Emery, Renata Maria Empel, Lauren Faber. Carolyn Fitton, Brian Michael Fong, Nicole Elizabeth Neves Friere. Marilyn Fusek, Jessica Gandhi, Kimberly Suzanne Gelatley. Jan Gilbert, Rachel Gilbert, Justin Claude Jingra. David Girdlestone, Claudia Gosav, Chris Gray. Ira Ann Grover, Kate Han, Ruwa Hassan. Jesse Hembrough, Benjamin Hesh, Yuen Tung Ho. Michael Keith Holland, Benjamin David William Hogenboom, Alexandra Horwood. Diana Sonia Houghton, Chi Xiang Hu, Janeane Rochelle Alexia Hugh. Fanny C. Ying Hu, Seminina Hussein David Izern. Olisia Karpova, Louis Kazabian, Garvinder Kahara. Jessica Clausen, Alexander Kovarius, Karwai Kwok. Veronica Marguerite Joanna Lamarche, Vivian Yuen Ting Lee, Adrian Luong. Allison Ho Ming Luong, Jennifer Yu Yen Lee, Vivian Chi Kwan Lee. Vivian Hui Wing Lee, Jessica Lichty, Jennifer Light. Joanna Des Louis, Vicky Louis, Ivana Lizdek. Jennifer Longstaff, Mary Jane McCrimmon, Ryan McMillan. Craig Lauber McNaughton, Raquel Marshall, Jillian Martin. Stephanie Mathis, Rachel Matheson, Sarah Matheson. Cassandra Matthews, Steve MacArthur, Sarah Kate McDonald. Mark McLean, Aaron Meng, Kristen Merwa. Nazneen Mukadam, Christine Neeb, Kendra Ray Nicholson. Aaron Oldinsky, Margaret Powell, Benjamin Pasha. Nicholas Pellet, Stephanie Ann Poland, Kira Poole. Ramia Ivone Pushparaja, Jennifer Querney, Susan Ramrup. Leanne Quigley. Leanne is also the recipient of the Faculty of Arts Award for Distinguished Academic Achievement in Psychology. Caitlin Reed, Catherine Richards, Andrea Elizabeth Rocco. Hazel Ronquillo, Justin Michael Roberry, Zachary Schaefer. Caitlin Schinke, Paula Schnur, Jillian Shermans. Nova Skripnik, Sarah Senik, Rima Sean. Cassie Shanmu Ka Nathon, Manvir Kaur Sidhu, Gianna Kelly Rohini Singh. Alexandra Schlegel, Rachel Speish, Andrea Spivey. Katrina Stevely, Joshua Stevenson, Christina Ann Stewart. Magdalena Anelia Surma, Shelby Sutherland, Christopher Taylor. Alonzo Tello, Patrick Alexandra Tarian, Regina Ishatini, Ternamaternam. Brittany Toner, Marina Topalshevik, Monish Vade. Derek Valadio, Kyle Van Shea, Carly Wallace. Andrea Julie Wilgan, Heather Williams, Kathleen Williams. Jessica Anna Wergler, Christina Jensen, Kalma Zamkanani. Aaron Riekers. This degree is being awarded posthumously and has been accepted by Aaron's brother Sean. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Pleased to present the graduates' Bachelor of Independent Studies General Program 3-year. Carol Dosche Deutschlander, Thomas John Austin Harris, Andrew Call Hornihini. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, I'm pleased to present the first ever candidates for the degree Master of Catholic Thought, St. Jerome's University. Anne Colleen Jameson, Diane Laureen Moser, Michael George Thomas Redford.
Mr. Chancellor, I'm pleased to present to you candidates for the degree of Master of Theological Studies. Kenneth Willard Cressman, Mary Lou Elaine Clausen, Maureen Murphy. Rafael Vallejo. Mr. Chancellor, that concludes the recipients of the degree of Master of Theological Studies.
Mr. Chancellor, I wish to present to you candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Master of Arts. Rosalind Abdul, Violetta Madej, Karen Jockman. Arthur McLuhan, Irma Janet Oropeza Eng, Ravinder Sindhu. Shivani Singh, Alexandra Elizabeth Steef, Alicia Catherine Sezig. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I wish to present to you candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Joanna Cheryl Jacob. Joanna is also the recipient for the Outstanding Achievement in Graduate Studies in a Doctoral Program. Grace Huiying Lau. Anthony Matarazzo. Agnieszka Polanowski-Pachika. Marcia Sokolowski. Ethan T. Wilding. Alan C. Wiseman. Emiko Yoshida. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, I now request you to confer in absentia the various and several degrees upon those candidates who were approved by Senate but who were unable to be present at today's convocation. Thank you.
The Distinguished Teacher Award was established by the Senate of the University to recognize individuals with a continued record of excellence in teaching at the University of Waterloo. Recipients must be nominated by their students and are selected by a committee consisting of undergraduate and graduate students, alumni, and faculty. Mr. Chancellor, I present Tristan Connolly. In her 6-year tenure as a faculty member at St. Jerome's, Dr. Kristen Connolly has already had a significant positive impact on many aspects of the University of Waterloo. Teaching an array of courses for the English department, she has taught junior undergraduates, committed English majors, and graduate students, all the while excelling in her commitment to challenge, inspire, and support the students in their endeavors. One graduate remarked that she consistently managed to create comfortable and productive classroom environments. Another synopsized her contribution as the cornerstone of my university career. Her openness, energy, and love of literature transformed hesitant undergraduates into confident and critical readers and writers, oftentimes opening them to the possibility of graduate school. She effectively enhances the student's experience by directing the St. Jerome's reading series and thus creating the opportunity for our students to meaningfully engage with some of Canada's most creative writers. Her passion for her subject and commitment to our students make her an exemplary member of our faculty. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of her outstanding achievement in teaching, I ask you to present the Distinguished Teacher Award to Tristan Connolly. Mr. Chancellor, I now invite Professor Emmanuel Carvalho to announce the name of the winner of the Arts Young Alumni Award.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Mark Shawn. In 2009, the Faculty of Arts inaugurated the Arts Young Alumni Award. The award recognizes Arts Young alumni who have made outstanding contributions to their professional field and in community and public service. Friends of the Faculty of Arts nominate candidates. This year's recipient is Mark Shawn, who studied at Waterloo as a Lawrence Scholar and received a BA in Political Science in 2002. While in Waterloo, Mark served as Vice President of Education for the Federation of Students, President of the Ontario Undergraduate Student Alliance, President of Conrad Graybro Student Council, and a Residence Don. In 2004, Mark received his Master of Philosophy in Comparative Social Policy, and in 2010, his PhD in Social Policy at University of Oxford. His academic contributions earned him a Rhodes Scholarship, and while at Oxford, his research concentrated on policy development specifically related to Canadian welfare-to-work reforms. For his research, he was awarded the Nathalie Desrosiers Audacity of Imagination Award and the Barnett Prize of Social Policy. Mark joined the public service in 2006 and has been a senior project leader in the Automotive and Transportation Industries branch of Industry Canada since 2009. He joined the branch to assist in the analysis of labour, pension and benefit issues in the restructuring of General Motors of Canada Limited. Throughout his time in the public service, he became actively involved in the Recruitment of Policy Leaders program, an initiative aimed at bringing exceptional Canadian graduates into the public service and to enrich government's policy capacity. He served as a coordinator of this initiative from 2007 to 2009. Mark has also shown strong leadership in the broader community and is a regular panelist and speaker for youth and community organizations, as well as a mentor for young undergraduates. Since 2008, he has served as president of the 10 Oaks Project of Ottawa, a nonprofit organization which engages and connects the children and youth of LGBTQ, lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, two-spirit, and queer communities. As well, Mark continues to contribute to his alma mater. He has a high affinity for the University of Waterloo and participates at alumni events in the Ottawa area. President Johnson appointed him to Waterloo's Living and Learning Committee from 2004 and 2005. Mark lives in Ottawa and enjoys reading Canadian literature and spending time with his partner. Mr. Chancellor, we are pleased to honor Mark Shawn.
3 Governor General Silver Medals are being presented at Convocation ceremonies this week to the graduates who achieve the highest standing in the bachelor's programs in the university. One of these medals will be presented now. Mr. Chancellor, I request that you present the Governor General Silver Medal for 2010 to Leanne Quigley. As we come to the close of our ceremonies, let me say to our graduates, above the gates of my old college, there's an inscription from the Latin which reads, "A part of you remains with me, a part of me remains with you." And that describes your relationship to this precious place, the University of Waterloo. You have an organic connection to it. You are now one of its stewards. So as a steward, be a constructive and wise critic of the institution over the years. Give back a gift each year financially within your means so that it will be a better place for those who come after. And carry your degree with pride and know that this is a place that has given you some very special opportunities in life. Graduates and their guests may join at the Great Hall of the Student Life Center following the convocation, and the Chancellor and the Mace Bearer and I will be there for just a few minutes in the center for those of you who would like a photo. Thank you.
Graduates, the convocation